The following is a special presentation from the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Now, let's get you down to the field with the voice of your Pekin Panthers, Michael Comstock.
Took the headset away from her. One game was enough. We might have a couple bonus appearances next week from Lauren. It sounds like Tony might be gone a couple days, so Lauren might be back on the mic a couple days next week. So
I wish I could have heard it, Lauren. I wasn't able to listen in. Maybe I'll have to go back.
You have to
and
go
listen.
back and watch. Yeah, you have to go back and watch it. Yeah. So Panthers are ready for action tonight against the Lone Tree Lions. Panthers come in with a 5-6 record. The Lions are. Let's see. Why did it not show up on there? Dead air. Sorry. They're 4-8. There it is. Lions are 4-8. Won their lone conference victory came against this Panthers team first game of the year. So Panthers will look to avenge that loss from the first game of the year. Won't see Mr. Patterson on the mound, who did a very nice job against us last time. So it'll be a different pitcher on the mound tonight. We'll run through the starting lineups real quick, and then we'll take our first break of the evening, as haven't come out to do any on-field stuff yet, so it'll be a little while before we get started. So we're going to work through the lineups, and then we'll take a couple breaks here before we get started. So for the visiting team, Lone Tree Lions, it's going to be Brock Nebergall, the catcher. There's the leadoff hitter. He bats .344 on the season. Jack Patterson, who we just talked about, will be at shortstop. He's batting .258 on the year. Third baseman will be Emmett Burke. He's batting .429. Brody Magruder will be at first base, batting .219 on the season. Maddox Jondal is in center field. He's batting .200. The starting pitcher tonight for the Lions will be Owen Eden. He's batting .206 on the year. The left fielder tonight will be Jacoby Moffitt. He's batting .050 on the season. The number 8 hitter will be Travis Ford. He'll be in right field. He's 0 for 11 on the year. And the final starter for the Lone Tree Lions will be Cole Walmsley. He will be at second base, batting .130 on the season. For the Panthers, it'll be the same lineup they've had the last couple nights. It'll be Nolan Glick leading off at shortstop. Nolan comes in batting .387 on the year. The hottest hitter on the team is Will Adam. He'll be in the number 2 spot. He's had 3 home runs in the last 3 games. So Will hopefully has got things going right direction for this last half of the season. Carson Comstock will be at second base, batting .226 on the year. Henry Adam will be in center. He's batting .515 on the season. Brant Latcham's batting .267 in left field. Brogan Spray will be in right field tonight. Cal Miller will be DHing for him. Cal is batting .286 on the year. Riley Smith will be at his familiar catcher spot. He is the number 7 hitter. He's batting .333 on the season. Sam Sharp will be in the number 8 hole. Sam comes in batting .407 on the season. And the number 9 hitter will be Elijah Brock, who will be at third base. Elijah comes in with a .469 batting average. So the bottom of the lineup's been very productive lately for the Panthers. Sam's got a couple home runs on the year. And Will's got 3. Nolan has 1. Does Henry doesn't have 1 yet, does he?
Nope.
So those are your home runs for the Panthers. So on the mound tonight will be Owen Eden for the Lions. For the Panthers, it will be Will Adam. So Panthers and Lions will be ready for action here in a little bit. Panthers are still out playing catch in the outfield. So we're going to take our first break of the night, and we'll be back for more pregame show on your home for Panther baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We're still here in the pregame show. The Panthers are just starting their infield, so we got a little while before the first pitch of the game tonight. So we're going to run through the starting lineups again. If you're just joining us, we are getting ready for action between the Panthers and the Lone Tree Lions. Panthers are 4-8. Panthers are 5-6 on the season. For the Panthers, we'll start with the visiting team, the Lone Tree Lions. It'll be Brock Nebergall behind the plate. Jack Patterson will be at shortstop. Emmett Burke will be at third base. Brody Magruder will be at first base. Maddox Jondal will be in center field. Owen Eden will be on the mound. Jacoby Moffett will be in left field. Travis Ford will be in right field. Cole Walmsley will be at second base. And that's your starting lineup for the Lone Tree Lions. Owen Eden will be on the mound. He's got a 1-2 record with a 3.56 ERA for the Lions. Panthers lineup will be Nolan Glick at short. Will Adam will be on the mound for the Panthers tonight. Carson Comstock will be at second base. Henry Adam will be in center field. Brant Latcham will be in left field. Brogan Spray will be the right field player, and then he'll be DH for by Cal Miller. Riley Smith will be behind the plate. Sam Sharp will be at first, and Elijah Brock will be doing the duties at third base tonight. So those are your starting lineups. We're going to run through the sponsors real quick. Lauren's using it for her mouse pad, so we got to pull that off of there real quick. So, Tony, you want to do those?
Yeah, Comstock Chiropractic, Nutri and Ag Solutions of Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter.
Thank you to all of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. Better give this back to Lauren. She'll be upset with us if she doesn't have her mouse pad, Tony. You should.
Boy.
Got to keep Lauren happy. Yeah. If Lauren ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yep.
So we're going to take another break, and then we'll come back for the first pitch. We're going to take a little bit of extended break here for a little bit, and we'll be back for the first pitch after the starting lineups. They already did the national anthem for the softball game, so we will come right back, and we should be ready for the first pitch when we come back. So everybody hang around. We'll be back for more Panther baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Nutri and Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutri and Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP, with Atomo Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2-pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester are here for the ball game tonight. Coaches are going through their final instructions with the umpires. They just exchanged lineups, so we'll be ready for baseball here in about 2 or 3 minutes, but we'll keep it here and chit-chat for a little. This matchup is a repeat from the first game of the year for the Panthers. Panthers didn't play the best game. We didn't hit the ball very well, and we got beat 2-0. Patterson pitched a nice game, but this is definitely a different Pekin team that went out there that first game of the year.
Well, we just had a hard time finding the ball that night. I know he had several strikeouts, which wasn't normal. But anyway, the Lions were a little different team back then. The Panthers are definitely a different team now. Can find the ball now and have hit the ball well here the last few games. So fully expect this will be a totally different ball game. We're going to see a different pitcher tonight.
Yeah, and Panthers have found the power stroke these last few games. They had 3 home runs in the game on Tuesday night where they knocked off the Hillcrest Ravens in one of the best games I've seen the Panthers play. The first 3 innings weren't one of the best games, but this Panther team just kept in there and scratched and clawed their way back into the game. And then Brock Latcham came in relief of Henry Adam. Did I say Brock?
It's all right. I knew what you meant, and everybody else did too.
Brant Latcham came in. Brock's
in a tractor right now.
So Brant Latcham came in and did a really nice job on the mound for the Panthers. He went 4 innings and didn't give up a run, and that allowed the Panthers to come all the way back and pick up a win over the Hillcrest Ravens. That was only their second conference loss of the year, so that was a big win. And then, unfortunately, we didn't get to finish the game due to the weather. We got called off in the 5th inning, where the Panthers could have put a rally together, but they were matched up against a pretty good pitcher in that game. So, but we are ready for some baseball tonight. Coach Weber is getting ready to do the starting lineups. Let's take one more break, Lauren. Let's go with a short break here, and then we'll be back for the opening pitch of the game on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and Temple Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrien Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We are ready. The Panthers are on the field going through their final warm-ups. Will Adam working with the catcher, Riley Smith. At third base tonight will be Elijah Brock. Shortstop will be Nolan Glick. Second base will be Carson Comstock. First base is Sham Sharp.
Easy for you to say.
No, not tonight. Left field tonight will be Brant Latcham. Center field is Henry Adam, and right field is Brogan Spray. So there's the defense for the Panthers. Tony, you can go through the lineup for the Lions if you want.
Yeah, so leading off for the Lions will be Brock Nebergall. He'll be catching for the Lions. Jack Patterson will be batting second. He's shortstop. Emmett Burke coming at third base. They're batting third, and cleanup for the Lions will be Brody Magruder, and he'll be playing first base. Batting fifth for the Lions is Maddox Jondal. He'll be playing center field. Owen Aiden will be pitching for the Lions and batting sixth. Batting seventh will be Jacoby Moffitt for the Lions and playing left field. Travis Ford will be playing right field and batting eighth, and rounding out the batting lineup for the Lions is Cole Wamsley, and he'll be playing second base. So up to bat, leading off here, Brock Nebergall, hitting .344 on the season.
Well, Adam gets ready to throw the first pitch of the game. He's working from the windup. That one's going to be chopped to the left side. Glick has it, goes across the diamond to Sharp to retire him on the first pitch of the game. 6-3 put out for the Panthers. So Glick to Sharp to start. One pitch, one out, just the way you like to start the ball game. That'll bring up Jack Patterson, the shortstop. Patterson threw a magical game against us that Lone Tree, the first matchup between these two teams, and shut out the Panthers.
Yeah, Patterson had a really good game that first game we played them, and our bats were pretty dead that night, and we hadn't had much practice ahead of that, so it was kind of not expected, but he did a nice job that night pitching for the Lions.
That one's in the dirt, so 2-0 now to the shortstop Patterson.
We kind of had a rough start to that night, too.
We had
right?
we learning how to do this whole YouTube thing. I wouldn't say we're experts yet, but we have a little more experience under our belts now. Inside, so 3-0 to Patterson.
I'm going to say, you and Lauren do. If we have a technical glitch, then and I'm the only one there to fix it, we're in trouble.
So that's a 4-pitch walk. So they retire the first batter on the first pitch, and Patterson draws the 4-pitch walk. So that will bring up the third baseman, Emmett Burke. Burke, one of the leading hitters on the team. Actually, he has the highest batting average, batting .429 on the season. He didn't play the first game against the Panthers. He's one of their best all-around athletes, very good basketball player for the Lions, as well as a good baseball player. He's at third base tonight. Now Will works from the stretch. That one gets past Smith. That's going to be a runner up to second base. Pitch in the dirt. Riley didn't get down to block it. So 1-0. The field umpire came in and wiped off the mound a little bit.
Now Will just needs to settle down here a little bit.
Showing bunt. Takes a strike at the knee. He's 1-1. Burke was taking that all the way, which after he'd thrown 5 straight balls, not a bad choice. So Patterson out at second after the pass ball. Comstock holds him on. Pretty good lead from Patterson. He goes back to the bag. And late timeout granted for Burke.
Yeah, that was really late because Will had his leg up in the air and was ready to come downhill and had to stop everything.
That one's in the dirt. That's going to get away again. That's going to move Patterson up to third. So he had got a good read on that one. Didn't get too far away from Riley, but enough that Patterson read it and gets up to third. So runner at third, 1 out for the Lions. Of course, the Lions did beat us. They didn't have a hit until the 7th inning. So they were being no hit, and they were winning the game against the Panthers the last time. That was high, so 3-1. Will is in jeopardy of walking 2 batters in a row after getting Nebergall to ground out to start the game. So Burke at the plate, Magruder on deck. Checks Patterson at third. And he draws the walk. So 2 walks in a row. Got runners at the corners. 1 out here in the top of the first.
Well, we really need Will to settle in here. And nothing hurt yet, but runners on the corners for the Lions. So we are in danger of giving up some runs in the first.
Magruder at the plate showing bunt. And he's going to make him throw a strike too. Runner moves up to second, so Burke is at second. So 2 runners in scoring position now. Magruder comes in with a .219 batting average. The cleanup hitter. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Maddox Jondal on deck. Will's got himself in a little bit of a jam here. He's going to have to work out of it. Just inside, so 2-1 now. Not sure where the Panthers will go next after Will, as Glick and Latcham and Henry Adam will be ineligible to pitch tonight after the game on Tuesday night. So 2-2 count now to Magruder as he swung and missed that one. So hopefully Will can settle in and they can get a good outing out of him so they don't have to experiment with who they've got. There was a strikeout. Got him on the high fastball. So second out of the inning is a strikeout. First one of the night for Will. That brings up Maddox Jondal. He's batting .200 on the season. He plays center field for the Lions tonight. There's a strike right on the inside corner. So 0-1 to Magruder. Jondal on deck. Just inside, 1-1. The pitcher Owen Eden on deck for the Lions. Nice stop by Riley that time. That one was low and in the dirt.
Real good stop there by Riley.
That's the one he needed to block. He missed one a little earlier. That was the big one there because that would have led in a run if that one gets past him. So 2-1 now to Jondal. Jondal takes time out. Will taking just a little too long to deliver the pitch. Here's the delivery. Strike 2 called. 2-2 now to Jondal.
Might have been a little inside, but Riley did a really good job of framing that pitch that time.
He's standing almost right on top of the plate, so 2-2 now. That one's going to be chopped foul off of his foot.
Watch the little clip of the Coastal Carolina catcher, and they showed how he was a master at framing pitches, and they figured that he had gotten 232 strikes that would have been called balls if he had not framed the pitch. And it was, I don't know how they come up with that, but they went back and looked at those and said those were actually balls that become strikes. just because of the way he was catching that ball.
It's amazing how you can, the subtle moves that a catcher can make, catching it on the end of your glove, and showing your glove over the strike zone. That one's high for a ball, so full count.
The retired catcher from the MLB, and I don't remember who it was, but he said it was a master class on how to be a catcher and how to move that glove. He'd start with his glove at his feet and then catch the ball on the way up so that the umpire couldn't tell where that was.
This is driven deep to left field. That's going to be foul, out of play. Good piece of contact by John Doll that time, but he's out in front of it. So full count now. And John Doll draws the walk, so bases are loaded. 3 walks in the inning for Will. They are loaded for the pitcher, Owen Eden. So Eden can help himself out here, get himself a lead before he even steps to the mound if he can come up with a base hit right here.
Yeah, Will's got a little bit of work to do to get out of this jam.
So bases loaded. All 3 were by walk. That one's in the dirt.
Another good job there by Riley to stay in front of it and pick that ball cleanly.
So 1-0 to the catcher or to the pitcher, Eden. There's a strike called at the knees. 1-1. Moffitt on deck. Eden's a .206 batter on the year. Well, it takes a long time. Let's go, and that's in the dirt. So 2-1. Only ball put in play was a ground out to the shortstop. Bases are loaded. That was going to be chopped to the left side, and Glick's got it deep in the hole, goes across the diamond, and they get him at first. So good play by Nolan Glick. He went deep in the hole, and 6-3 for the putout. So Panthers get out of it. There was no damage. There's no runs. There were no hits. There were no errors, but there were 3 men left on. So we will go to the bottom of the first. It will be Glick, Adam, and Comstock coming to the plate for the Panthers. We'll take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We move to the the bottom of the first inning. Panthers and the Lone Tree Lions, 0-0 score. Will Adam worked himself out of a jam there. He retired the first batter on 1 pitch, then walked 3 batters throughout the inning and got a strikeout thrown in there, and then a nice play by Nolan Glick deep in the hole and made a good throw across the diamond, and Sam Sharp was able to stretch and get the runner out at first. So Panthers left the bases loaded there. So it will be Glick, Adam, and Comstock coming to the plate in this first inning. And we'll see if the Panthers can jump out early against this Lone Tree team. Watching Eden on the mound, it's going to be a little different game for the Panthers. Not a fireball pitcher at all. So Panthers will have to be aggressive and
well, sometimes these guys, they are the hardest to hit, especially if they have any movement. If it's coming straight down the pipe, then it won't be a problem. But if he has any movement at all, and plus every ball's like a changeup, it could be a little bit troublesome.
He's got a 3.46 ERA on the year, and he has a 1-2 record. So he's got one of the 4 wins for the Lions. They are 4 and 6 on the year, 4 and 8, 4 and 8 on the year. For the Lions, one lone conference win they have was against the Panthers. Panthers are 4-3 in conference play now, 5-3 in conference play now, after the split of the doubleheader at Hillcrest. So Glick steps into the box. Nolan's due. He's struggled the last couple games. We'll see if he can get a good contact. Swings over the top of that one for strike one.
I think sometimes you talked about it in one of our previous games is sometimes these slower pitchers, we get out in front and you lose that shoulder and you start dipping and we get a lot of pop flies. So we'll see if we can stay disciplined and stay behind the ball here.
Chops that one foul, so in the hole 0-2. I keep backing up a little more and more, Tony. That sun is starting to get in a nasty little spot, and I forgot my hat tonight. Right. So keep backing up. I'm not going to have much more wall before I go back if I go any further.
You're going to run out of cord.
So 0-2 to Glick. That sun is bright right in our eyes tonight. Eden taking a long time out there on the mound. And that one's fouled off. Nolan chased a high one that time. That was probably a product of striking out looking twice in the game at Hillcrest the other night. So be a little more aggressive with plate. Doesn't want to get caught looking again. Could tell he was disappointed that he swung at that one, but better to be protecting that way. That one's in the dirt, so 1-2. Good eye that time from Nolan. The pitcher, Will Adam, on deck. Long time here between pitches for Eden. That one bounces in front of the plate, so 2-2.
Well, sometimes, we end up swinging at pitches that we don't want to swing at, in these situations. But as a coach, you never really got after a kid for swinging the bat. It was sometimes when they would stand there a couple times in a row and look at him, that was a little bit frustrating to as a coach and as a player both. So swing away.
And we just missed. Good eye from Nolan that time.
Maybe a little too close for comfort there.
No score. If you just joined us, we're at the bottom of the first. Fouled off by Glick again. Lone Tree left. The bases loaded. We've had that situation.
We have several times.
Frustrating as you can do that, but they did it with 2 outs rather than 1 out, or no outs of what we had done earlier this year. So I'm sure they're a little frustrated. Another foul by Glick. That's going to get back out of play one more time. So good at bat by Nolan. He's going to square one of these up here before too long.
Nolan just needs to keep his head on that ball just a little bit longer and drive through it. So he's seeing the ball okay. He's just not making good contact here.
And he goes down looking. That was a high fastball. So first strikeout of the night for Eden. Good at bat for Glick. Just couldn't pull the trigger on that high fastball. Some nights that one is called a ball, but that was close enough. Probably needed to be.
Yeah, it's just too close. And I thought there was another pitch there that was maybe too close too that he watched and just questioned himself a little bit here. And that's what happens when you're struggling a little bit at the plate.
So Will Adam at the plate. He had 2 home runs the other night. Big cut on that one. Fouls that one straight up in the air. And can't make the play. Behind is the catcher. Good hustle. Slid by the fence. Just couldn't quite get there to make the play. I believe that's Nebergall that is the catcher. Yes.
Will's got new life.
So 0-1. Comstock on deck for the Panthers. kind of quiet. The girls' game, they played the varsity game at 5:30, so we aren't hearing the noise back in the background from the girls' field. That's going to be chopped foul down the third base line, so 0-2 on Will Adam.
Nor getting foul balls over here.
Yeah, we had a couple when I was down there watching the JV game. There was 3 in a row that landed not too far from people over here, so that will be a nice addition when they get that protective net put up before the next year. That's going to be hit hard on the ground. It's fielded by the third baseman, Burke, and he makes a throw across the diamond to retire him. So good play by Burke. 5-3 on the putout.
Hard hit ball right there, but the grass just chewed it up and slowed it down enough for third baseman to grab it and throw it across the field.
Oh, looks like we've got the Lowenberg boys back again to play bat boy. So Comstock steps in the box. See if they can get a 2-out rally going here for the Panthers. That one's low in the dirt for ball 1. Henry Adam on deck.
Well, not the start the Panthers were looking for, but still just 2 outs here, so looking to get it started here with Comstock.
Swings over the top of that one for strike 1. Big cut that time by Comstock. One and one. That's high. 2-1. Henry Adam on deck for the Panthers. Coach Lyman and Coach Latcham in their red shirts tonight out there coaching the bases.
A little different look.
Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Comstock followed that one in. Called that one on the outside, so 2-2. Comstock's going to have to battle now with those 2 strikes. Here's the windup and the delivery. Comstock pops that one up on the right side. And played by the first baseman in foul territory. So Panthers go 3 up, 3 down. Not the start they were looking for. We will move to the top of the second inning. It will be Moffitt, Ford, and Walmsley coming to the plate for the Lions. We'll be back after this break on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
It'll be Moffitt, Ford, and Walmsley coming to bat for the Lone Tree Lions. If you're just joining us, Pekin Panthers right now in a 0-0 game with Lone Tree Lions down here at Pekin. Pekin being the home team tonight. Pekin lost their first game of their season to Lone Tree, at Lone Tree. And so looking to get one back here. And Jacoby Moffitt comes to the plate for the Lions. He's .050 batting average on the season. He's their number 7 hole hitter. And playing left field for the Lions. Will Adam on the mound for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. That one, wild pitch, goes to the backstop for ball one. In the infield for the Panthers is Elijah Brock at third base. Nolan Glick over at shortstop. Carson Comstock at second. That one in the dirt as well for a 2-0 count. Sam Sharp playing first base. Of course, Riley Smith behind the plate. Brent Latchman left. Henry Adam in center. And Brogan Spray out in right field for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss for a 2-1 count. Jacoby Moffitt. Like I said, Moffitt, Ford, and Walmsley for the Lions. 7, 8, 9 hitters to round out the lineup tonight. That one comes in a little high for a 3-1 count. So a little bit of a hole here for Will Adam. Second inning, 0-0 right now. No outs here. 3-1 count on Moffitt.
Sprinklers just came on the football field, Tony, and I'm like, that might feel good to go run through those right now.
Might not feel bad. There's a high fastball there, so that'll be a walk. So that'll put one aboard for the Lions. This inning kind of starting out like the last one kind of let off there. We had 3 walks in that first inning, but left 3 stranded, so no runs scored in the first for the Lions. So Travis Ford comes to the plate for Lone Tree. Will, right-handed pitcher for the Panthers, comes set. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt. It's going to get past Riley Smith, and that'll move Moffitt up to second on the wild pitch. So Will struggling on the mound a little bit tonight, looking to kind of settle in and find his way here. Need this senior to step up tonight. Just come in and throw strikes. Keep good control, which we haven't seen yet out of Will, but hopefully will here soon. That ball comes in a little high for ball one. 1-0 count on Travis Ford. He's 0 for 11, so we do not want to walk Ford. So third base coach is going to talk to his hitter here quick. So the Lions now with one in scoring position.
Yeah, it's hard. Panthers got to start finding some strikes from Will here. It's hard when you've got 2 batters in a row that only had 1 hit combined between the 2 of them on the season, and you've walked one and you're 2-0 on the other one.
Ford waits for the pitch. There's a strike call for a 2-1 count now on Travis Ford. Cole Walmsley is on deck, and then we'll be back to the top. Brock Nebergall for the Lions is in the hole. Will checks his runner at second. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt, so we'll have a 3-1 count now on Travis Ford.
He may have a red light for the next 2 pitches.
To give up a walk in this situation is not going to be good. Here's a pitch by Will. That one in the dirt as well, so there's another walk. So now the Lions will have 2 aboard. And that brings the number 9 hitter, Cole Walmsley, hitting 130 on the season, playing second base for the Lions. Will Adam, one of 2 seniors on this Panther squad. Here's the pitch by Will. There's a strike call. Walmsley takes strike on that one. The Lions with runners on first and second. No outs. Top half of the second inning. He squares away to bunt and pulls back. And that one called strike. Wasn't sure if that was a little low and away, but he called it a strike. So an 0-2 count on Walmsley.
I don't know if he called it on the bunt or if he called it actual a strike.
Looked like I was watching Walmsley. It looked like he pulled back. There's a pitch that comes in just a little bit low. 1-2 count on Walmsley. We need to retire Walmsley before we get to the top. Will Adam comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul tip. So still a 1-2 count on Walmsley. So Jacoby Moffitt is on second. He was walked as the leadoff hitter this inning, and Travis Ford walked as well, and he's on first. Walmsley with a 1-2 count. No outs. There's a swing and a miss. And so that'll be strikeout number 2 for Will on the night. And that's out number 1 in the inning, and that gets us back to the top. Brock Nebergall grounded out to short in the first. So Nebergall, right-handed batter. He's the catcher for them, for the Lions tonight. That one right down the middle for strike 1. So Will kind of slowed things down just a little bit and put it right down the middle for no 1 count. No runs scored in this game by either team. In the top of the second, there's a swing and a miss, so an 0-2 count now on Nebergall. So Will on top, 0-2 with 1 out. Here's a pitch by Adam. That one in the dirt for a 1-2 count.
Another good block by Riley that time.
Jack Patterson is on deck. He was stranded on third there last inning, and he was walked in the first. Here's the pitch to Nebergall. That one just came in a little bit low for a 2-2 count. Riley Smith doing good work behind that plate, keeping everything, trying to keep everything corralled or in front of him. Will checks the runner at first and second. There's the pitch. That one hit down to third base, and Elijah Brock just hesitated enough and then throws it to first, and we have an error, and that'll score a run. So Elijah Brock didn't know where he was going to go with that ball, and I think he was surprised it was hit to him, and that scored Moffitt for the Lions. So that'll be an error, and we've seen that too many times.
Yeah, it looked like Brock kind of thought maybe he would just go step on third, which he could have done that, and then he decided halfway, he took a couple steps to throw it to first, and then he threw it way short, and it bounced over Sam's head. No chance for Sam at first, and that's a result of an error on Brock.
There's a pitch to Patterson for a ball. So we got Nebergall on second on the errant throw, and that puts Ford on third, and Moffitt scored. There's a swing and a miss by Patterson for a 1-1 count.
Once again, the Lions take the lead over the Panthers without having a hit, as they did the last game. They were led 1-0 clear into the 6th inning without a hit.
Will Adam, there's a foul down the third base line for Patterson, so we'll have a 1-2 count. That's, Will's struggling a little bit on the mound, and then when it's a routine play and we don't know where to go with the ball, that hurts. That's a little deflating to a pitcher that's struggling anyway. So 1-2 count here on Patterson, and that ball gets past Riley Smith, and Riley picks it up but doesn't get the throw in time, so Travis Ford will score. So that's 2 runs scored now and no hits on the inning. So that moves Nebergall up to third now. So 1 out here. The Lions putting some runs on the board this inning. 1-2 count, 2-2 count on Patterson now. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's going to be popped up to Carson Comstock, and he makes the catch. Throws it down to Riley Smith just to keep that run at bay there on third. So that'll be out number 2. That'll bring Emmett Burke to the plate for the Lions. He's a hitter. He's hitting .429 on the season. Batting third for the Lions. Number 10, right-handed batter. In the first, he walked. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul over towards the home dugout, up that third base side. 0-1 count on Burke. Burke tried to get on that ball immediately, trying to get his teammate Nebergall home. So they've already scored 2 runs, so the Lions are up 2-0 on the Panthers and still no hit. Here's the pitch by Will Adam. That one just a little inside, maybe a little high. So a 1-1 count now on Emmett Burke. Panthers trying to get out of this with no more damage. There's a swing and a foul. Out of play for a 1-2 count now on Burke. Burke playing third base for the Lions. Will Adam checks the sign. He comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's going to go right down the third base line, but in foul territory. So still 1-2 count on Burke. I think everybody be warmed up tonight, as warm as it is here.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to get loose tonight.
Everybody's loose. Shouldn't be any pulled muscles. Will checks the sign. He comes set. Burke waits for the pitch. Here it is. That one comes in a little high. Riley did a good job of going upstairs on that one. 2-2 count. 2s are wild on the board with just 1 lone 0, and that's how many runs the Panthers have. Here's the pitch by Adam. That one in the dirt, and Riley got in front of that one and stopped it as well, so now a full count. So 1 runner in scoring position, Brock Nebergall on third for the Lions. They've already scored 2 on no hits. Very similar to what they did against us at Lone Tree. There's a pitch, that one inside, that'll be a walk. 2 in a row on Emmett Burke. So that brings Brody Magruder to the plate, their first baseman. Magruder struck out in the first. Magruder squares away to bunt. Elijah Brock comes in, and we caught the runner going to second. He's going to go all the way home, and he made it. So they got what they wanted there. They got what they wanted, so Will Adam turned around. He was on the mound, and Burke was slow walking to second, and we didn't get the tag made, and the run scored from third. That was just a heads-up play by the Lions to score another run. So that'll be 3 runs. So another mistake there by the Panthers. Let that run come home. So Burke will be on second now because then he walked to second after we went home with that ball.
A lack of practice time and a lack of working on situations to know what's going on in that situation. 2 outs, Comstock has to see if he can get Burke in that. He's trying to go and get into a pickle to try and get the run home, but
as long as that run scores before he gets out, it scores.
Yep.
And that's what they were after. They were willing to give up that out, keep him in a pickle, in a rundown as long as they could. And Burke's smart enough that he was probably going to do it no matter what. There's a swing and a foul tip. So we got a 1-2 count now on Magruder.
Because what they probably should have done is Will should have just ran all the way to Burke. Because the time it took him to throw to Comstock, that gave them enough time to get home. So if Will runs clear at Burke, then that doesn't allow the runner at third to take off. But that's something, that you've got to have extensive practice time. And unfortunately, with the way the high school baseball schedule is set up, there isn't that practice time available.
Pop up in the infield, and Will goes and does it himself. So, but not before there's a bunch of damage done here, so no hits, and the Lions scored 3 runs. We have multiple errors in that inning, and so the Panthers now find themselves in a hole 3-0 against the Lone Tree Lions here, and we're moving to the bottom half of the second inning. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Adam Latcham and Cal Miller coming to bat for the Panthers. Panthers had a disastrous second inning. It seems like we've said that more times than not this season, so we need them to come back and get on the sticks so they can right the ship here in the bottom half of the second. 3-0 right now. Lone Tree Lions on top. And Henry Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers. Henry will be hitting from the right batter's box. This time up to bat, it appears. Owen Eden on the mound for the Lions. Went 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. That ball comes in for a little bit high for ball 1. So we have a 1-0 count on Henry Adam. Eden not overpowering at all. The Panthers just struggled to get on the bats in the first. There's a swing, and that one will be popped up and out of play for a 1-1 count. So the Panthers struggling to get any runners on here in the first. Not a productive first inning at all. And then the wheels came off on the defensive side of the ball in the top half of the second. So, and there's a swing and a miss by Henry Adam. Henry way out in front of that one for a 1-2 count. So Henry waits for the pitch from Eden. There's a swing and a foul back. We've had a lot of foul balls tonight against Owen Eden. Owen has a 3.56 ERA on the season and a 1-2 record. But he is that speed of pitcher that sometimes is tricky to start to get onto. Here's the pitch to Adam. That one just a little outside for a 2-2 count. So 3-0 Lions if you're just joining us. The Panthers gave up 3 runs the top half of the second on no hits. There's a hit by Henry Adam, and that one's going to be caught by the center fielder running in. So kind of a short pop fly into center field, and Henry Adam is the first out of the inning for the Panthers. So that brings Brant Latcham, right-handed senior, to the plate, and Cal Miller will be on deck for the Panthers. So trying to get something going here will be the Panthers needing base runners. Here's the pitch to Latcham. There's a swing and a pop-up, and that one will be out of play. 0-1 count, so 1 out here, 3-0. Lions on top. Lions haven't had a lot of success this season, except for against the Panthers. There's the pitch in the dirt for a 1-1 count to Latcham. Brand, a right-handed hitter, number 22 for the Panthers. Panthers in their white pants, black tops, as usual. There's the pitch, Latcham. He hits one to the shortstop. The shortstop comes in. Patterson takes the ball over and for the 6-3 putout. So 2 batters and 2 outs for the Panthers. That'll bring Cal Miller to the plate. He's DHing for Brogan Spray, who's playing right field. So not able to get any solid contact here. The Panthers struggling at the plate this game. Hopefully Cal 0 here. DH can get things going. Here's the pitch from Owen Eden. That one in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 count. 1-0 count on Cal Miller. Here's the pitch by Owen Eden. There's a swing and a miss for a 1-1 count. Cal hitting .286 this season. Riley Smith on deck. Here's the pitch to Cal. There's a swing and a miss for a 1-2 count. So 2 outs here, no runs scored, nobody on. We have not had any base runners on the base paths tonight for the Panthers, and the Lions have made all the tracks on the infield. There's a swing and a little pop-up in the infield, and they run over that pitcher. Owen Eden tried to catch it and bounced off his glove, and the third baseman came up quickly and tried to make that throw. And actually, that might have been was that the shortstop Patterson that made that throw?
That made the throw,
and just not in time, so not in time for Cal Miller, so that'll be an error on the pitcher, and that puts Cal Miller on first. So Riley Smith coming to the plate, trying to get a little production. So the Panthers finally with 1 aboard. On an error, but there's 1 aboard. Riley looking to get going here. That ball hits Riley. So he'll be awarded first base. So that'll move Cal up to second, looking for a little 2-out rally here. Michael? Sam Sharp coming to the plate for the Panthers, 407 on the season.
Sam got the rally started at Hillcrest on Tuesday night. Hopefully, maybe he can get that going again tonight. He hit a moon ball that carried just far enough to be over the fence for a home run, and that was enough to get the Panthers going in that first game against Hillcrest. They came all the way back from a 7-0 deficit. So we'll see if Sam can get something started here for the Panthers.
Owen Eden stepped off, and now he comes home with that first pitch, and so that'll be ball 1 in the dirt to Sam Sharp. So 1-0 count. Sam, the left-handed hitter for the Panthers. Riley gets a good lead over there on first, as well as Cal Miller on second. Here's the pitch that comes in for strike 1.
Yeah, before that first pitch, Eden was lined up to throw out of the windup, and he caught it before he
stepped off,
because Cal was getting ready to take third base.
Eden comes set, checks the runner at second. Cal Miller. Cal's working back and forth there. And there's a hit by Sam Sharp to the shortstop. He comes up with the ball, Patterson, and he got him. So that'll be a 6-3 put out there on Sharp for out number 3. So no hits in this inning by the Panthers. Had 2 aboard, left 2 stranded. So there was an error. And anyway, so no run scored by the Panthers this inning. We'll go to the top half of the third. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. We move to the top of the third inning. This will be the third at bat for Brock Neber. No, sorry. We are at Maddox Jondal. Sorry. Jondal will be at the plate. No, that's correct. It'll be Nebergall coming to the plate again. No, I can't. No, I can't even read my own. Can't even read your writing, Tony.
Oops.
No, it's my bad. It's Jondal. We had a line down here.
So Maddox Jondal.
Yep. So Jondal at the plate. Doubting myself. I'm in as bad a shape as the players are right now for the Panthers. So Jondal at the plate.
We're all stumbling around here.
We are. The Panthers have given up 3 runs, no hits. There's actually been no hits for either team so far into the ball game. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Will Adams still on the mound for the Panthers. He's still trying to find some rhythm. He's had 5 walks so far in the game. No, 6 walks so far in the game. And that one's inside for ball 2-0. So 6 walks in the game for Adam. Jondal, 2-0. 200 hitter on the year. He walked his first at bat. And 3-0. None have been close here to start this third inning. So Adam 3-0 to Jondal. 6 walks on the night for Adam. Make it 7. That wasn't close. So 4-pitch walk to Jondal. That brings up Owen Eden, the pitcher. He grounded out to shortstop in the first inning to end the first with the bases loaded. Panthers trail 3-0 here in the third inning. Eden showing bunt. They've done that a lot tonight after Will struggled to throw strikes. They've shown bunt. Jondal with the lead at first. Will checks over his right shoulder. There goes Jondal. There's a strike. Throw down to second is not in time. So stolen base for Jondal. So runner in scoring position. Nobody out. 0-1 to Eden. So Jondal with the stolen base. He's in scoring position now. Panthers already trail 3-0. Haven't given up a run yet, or haven't given up a hit in the game yet. Panthers don't have a hit themselves. So Eden drives this one to center field. That could be trouble. Henry got a little bit of a late break, but he uses his good speed to make up for it. Didn't see that one real well off the bat, but the speed of Adam makes the play in center for the first put out. So Henry got a little bit of a delayed jump, but he made up for it very quickly. So that's the first out of the inning. That brings up Jacoby Moffitt. He walked and scored in the second inning. He's showing bunt already before Will's even on the mound. Jondal out at second. And he's going to try and steal third. Throw down to third is going to be in time. They got him. So strike on the pitch and a strike from Riley Smith to third. That wasn't even close. Jondal thrown out at third. Nolan Glick was over there covering, so that's the second out of the inning.
If I'm the Lions head coach, I'm going to make them make that play too, because we have not been able to make that play. And got the throw down, got the tag down, so maybe that'll stop that.
On the swing, so 0-2 now. to Jacoby Moffitt. The left fielder for the Lions. That one bounced about 3 foot in front of home plate, so 1-2. Moffitt at the plate. On deck is Travis Ford. He walked and scored as well. There's strike 3. That will be the end of the inning, so Will gets out of it with no damage. You will lead off walk. He retired the next batter, and then they threw the leadoff batter, John, out at third trying to steal. So there was no runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, no one left on. So we will move to the bottom of the third. It will be Brock, Glick, and Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers. So we'll take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Panthers trail 3-0. We head to the bottom of the third. It'll be 9-1-2 coming to the plate for the Panthers. Elijah Brock steps in. He had a big hit in the game on Tuesday night to drive in the game-winning run for the Panthers in the first game against the Hillcrest Ravens. So Eden on the mound. Panthers looking for their first hit of the night. That's low and outside for a ball. 1-0. We'll see if the Panthers adjust the second time through the order of seeing the pitches coming in at this slower speed. Good cut by Elijah that time, fouled it straight back. So 1-1 to the sophomore, batting .469 on the year.
Mel Burke going after that foul ball. She's racing the kids.
That one bounces short of the home plate, so 2-1 to Brock. Nolan Glick on deck for the Panthers. Brock stands in, looks out at Eden. That's lined over the head of the second baseman, so there's the first hit of the night for the Panthers. Elijah Brock gets a single to right field, just high enough the second baseman couldn't reach it, so Panthers have their first hit of the night.
Well, Elijah kind of steered that ball into shallow right field, so just trying to get on. Get something in green, and he can get on the bases.
So Nolan Glick stands in. He had a good at-bat. He ended up striking out, but he fouled several pitches off in his first at-bat. Takes that one high for a ball. See if they get aggressive and send Brock from first. So 1-0. Well, there's Brock Latcham. I've said that name a couple times on the radio.
You have said that name a couple times.
Joins us in the press box up here. Hey, Brock, how you doing tonight? Swing and a miss for strike one on Glick. Way out in front of that. 1-1 to the leadoff hitter, Glick. Will Adam on deck. And Brock's gets picked off. They've got him in a pickle. We'll see how Brock, if he can get out of this. Eden's got it. And Brock's back and forth. And Burke tags him out. So Panthers get a runner on, and he gets picked off at first base. You could tell Brock looked like he wanted to go on that one. And the pickoff move gets him caught. I'm not even going to attempt to write down the numbers on that one, Tony. There was about 3 or 4. They ran their pickle defense perfectly. They had the rundown, and
I think Burke eventually got him. Burke came all the way over and was involved in that from third, and eventually got him.
So Glick takes the ball high. So 2-1. So that leadoff single quickly erased. One thing that the Lions have done, they've had a couple Panthers on, but they've made the plays when they need to. Panthers so far have not been able to answer the bell. That's a walk for Glick. So Glick takes the walk, so he'll replace. Oh, that's. So they're going to say that's 3-1. Glick thought that was ball 4, but that's ball 3, which is what actually I had ball 3. So
you thought you were convinced you were wrong, but you weren't going to argue that call, were you?
No. Nolan had me convinced the way he took off down there. So 3-1 now. So get a hit instead, Nolan. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So full count to the leadoff hitter, Glick. He fouls that one deep down the left field line, way out in front of that one again, but good contact that time for Nolan. Full count. Eden steps off. Looks like he had a bug get in his ear. So full count. Eden in the windup. And there's the walk. So Nolan works the walk. Took a couple more pitches, but eventually he knew what was going to happen. So that brings up Will Adam, the pitcher tonight for the Panthers. He grounded out to third base in the first inning. Panthers have one hit on the night, but that was erased on a pickoff at first. Brock had a single, and then he was picked off. So Glick with the lead at first. Pretty good lead for Nolan over there at first. That one's off the end of the bat, and foul ball. Will so far in front of it, it went clear right off the end of the bat, right down to Coach Latcham over at first base.
They're sitting quite a ways back in the box. I'd like to see these guys get clear to the front of that box. I know they like to be in those holes, but boy, give that ball is traveling way too far, and we're so far ahead of it.
Tomahawk swing at that one over his head for strike 2. So 0-2 to Glick. Sorry, to Adam. Glick is at first after he drew the walk. Comstock on deck. Panthers appear to be sleepwalking again tonight. Glick's back easily at first.
Eden's got a pretty good move back over there at first, and obviously caught Elijah Brock sleeping over there on first after his hit, so the Panthers need to be a little bit more careful.
There goes Glick. That's going to be hit hard down the third baseline. Burke makes the play. It goes across the diamond to get him. Difference between the Panthers and the Lions so far is the Lions are actually looking like they know how to play defense. Panthers are still showing a little bit of inability to field the ball. So that was a tough hop, and Burke made it look easy down there for the 5-3 put out. So 2 outs here in the third. Brings up Comstock. He had a weak fly ball to the first baseman in his first at bat. Glick out at second. That one's in the dirt. Nice block by Nebergall behind the plate for the Lions. So Glick out at second. being held on by the second baseman. There's a big hole between first and second for Comstock. If he can shoot one through that hole, takes that one high, 2-0. Adam on deck for the Panthers. Panthers need a 2-out rally.
Yeah, we've said that a couple times here, and hopefully it comes to fruition.
Eden comes set. Comstock fouls that one back. I'd like to see the Panthers take some timeouts because Eden's taking a long time on the mound. The Lions have done that to Will a couple times, but if he makes you stand in that box too long, take a timeout and make him reset. That one looked pretty high, but it's called a strike, so 2-2. So Comstock's got a battle with 2 strikes.
Now we'll have to be swinging away here.
Pops that one up on the infield. That's going to be an easy out. Panthers are going to be shut out again in this inning, so we will move to the top of the 4th. Panthers trail 3-0. It's been all Lions so far, even though they haven't done anything in the game. The Panthers have handed this one to them so far, same as the first time they played. So it's a fly out to short for Comstock for the 3rd out. So it'll be top of the 4th. It will be 8-9-1 coming to the plate for the Lions. We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Temple Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Panthers in a hole still, heading to the bottom half of the 4th inning, 3-0. Have had no production. We've had 1 hit tonight. And that was erased by getting picked off over on first. So the Panthers sleepwalking their way through this one. 3-0 so far. Lions on top.
Played 10 innings against the Lone Tree Lions and scored no runs.
Yeah, that's almost unbelievable.
Team that's won 1 conference game against the Panthers is their only conference win.
21, Travis Ford coming to the plate. He's 0 for 11, but he was walked in the 2nd. And the first pitch is a ball.
He's not even interested in being in the box. He's stepping out.
This kid does not want any part of this, and all we really need to do here is play catch. Will in the windup. That one in the dirt and to the backstop. So a 2-0 count right away to Travis Ford. He's looking to reach again here in the 4th. Cole Walmsley on deck for the Lions, and then they'll be back to the top. So here's the pitch by Will Adam. There's a strike call. So that'll be a 2-1 count there to Ford. Ford, the right fielder for the Lions. If you're just joining us, the Panthers are trailing 3-0. There's another strike call for a 2-2 count. So Panthers having a rough night tonight. And it's not even hot yet. So Will Adam in the windup. Here's the pitch. That one comes in just a little bit low, so full count. A lot of noise coming out of that dugout. And not much noise coming out of ours.
No, ours is very quiet.
Everybody's very quiet. Our infield's kind of standing still. There's the pitch. First strike call, so he got caught looking. That one came in low. I think that was a gift.
Well, I think that was about the same pitch that he saw the pitch before.
So
we've seen that called a strike tonight. I was kind of surprised he didn't ring him up on the one before that, but
so
not going to let him look at it twice in a row.
Yeah. One out now for the Panthers, and this will be Cole Walmsley. There's a strike call, and Walmsley struck out swinging in the second. So back up in the fourth, 3-0. Lions on top, one out here for the Panthers. That ball comes in a little high. Will did not finish that pitch for a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch by Will. That one in the dirt. That one made it about 50 feet. 2-1 count on the 130 batting average Walmsley. 9-hole hitter for the Lions. There's a swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. One more here before we get to the top. Try to get the second out if we can. And that'd bring Nebergall to the plate for the Lions. Here's the pitch by Will. That one in the dirt. Full count. Will going through a lot of pitches this game. So far, 3 full innings of work and a third for Will Adam. That one comes in high, so he'll be walked. So another walk for Will Adam. That put Walmsley on, and Nebergall comes to the plate at .344 batting average. He reached on an error in the second inning. He's come back up in the fourth. He was a victim of the first out of the game for the Lions. First pitch is a ball. On the 6-3 put out there by Nolan Glick. The lights are on here, Pekin. The sun's starting to get down there behind the clouds and behind those pine trees, which is kind of nice. Nebergall waits for the pitch. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1 count now. On Nebergall. Lions with one aboard. Walmsley on first. Here's the pitch by Will Adam. That one in the dirt. That'll be a 2-1 count on Nebergall. Here's the pitch by Will. That one comes in just a little bit low. I have 3-1. I had the first pitch as a ball. 2-2, he says.
2-2.
So 2-2 on Nebergall. That one in the dirt. Now a full count. I think he called that first pitch strike that I thought was a ball. So Walmsley stuck over on first. One out. Travis Ford struck out looking as the leadoff. There's a hit, and that'll be a pop-up, and that one's going to be tough. It's in no man's land. Not caught there in shallow right field. Henry Adam came all the way over, and it fell, so that'll be a hit by Nebergall.
Yeah, Brogan Spray is out there in right field. Didn't get a real good jump, and he's playing pretty deep out there. It was a tough play for all of them. Hit kind of in that Bermuda Triangle out there. So Coach Lyman out here on Looks like we're going to have a pitching change, so we'll take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Tacoma Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at PackwoodLockerandMeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Patterson will be coming to the plate for the Lions. So pitching change for the Panthers. Will Adam goes to left field. And looks like we have
Hudson Deitch.
Hudson Deitch is over at third, and we have Elijah Brock on the mound for the Panthers. So Patterson steps in. Elijah comes set. The Lions have two on. That one in the dirt to the backstop, so that's going to move the runners ahead.
And Brant Latcham moved from left field to right field, so Deitch will be in the same spot where Brogan Spray was, so Miller will DH for Deitch still.
So Elijah Brock comes set. Here's the pitch. 0-2 count, or 2-0 count on Patterson.
Lone Tree still without a hit through 4 innings, and they've got 3 runs on the board, and they're looking to make it more.
2 in scoring position. Here's the pitch by Elijah Brock. There's a strike call. So 2-1 count now. Elijah was over on third, so Hudson Deitch comes in and takes his spot at third. Here's the pitch to Patterson. That one a little high. So 3-1 count now on Patterson. Elijah coming in a little bit of a difficult situation with 2 runners aboard and 2 in scoring position. There's a strike call, so we got a full count. Full count on number 5, Patterson. The shortstop for the Lions. Here's the pitch by Elijah Brock. That one in the dirt, well in the dirt. Now the bases are loaded.
Once again, bases loaded, not a single ball put in play this inning.
So Patterson awarded the walk. Panthers in danger of giving up more runs and digging this hole a little bit deeper. Emmett Burke comes to the plate. That one high for ball 1. The Lions seem to be making all the right plays, not without some errors, but making the right plays at the right time and taking advantage of some difficult pitching. So there's a strike call there, 1-1 on Emmett Burke. Just Panthers have had a hard time finding the strike zone tonight. Burke waits for the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Burke having a hard time catching up with that pitch, that high fastball from Elijah Brock. I think I'd go same spot. Brock comes set. Here's the pitch. That one a little inside. So 2-2 count now on Burke. So we got Walmsley on third for the Lions. Nebergall on second and Patterson on first. So the bases are juiced here for the Lions, and we got Burke, their hottest hitter, at the plate, and a swing and a miss for out number 2. Exactly what the doctor ordered there. So that brings Magruder to the plate, their cleanup hitter, and first baseman.
Panthers need to make a play right here. Elijah's throwing strikes. If they put it in play, we need to help him out and get out of this thing.
Play at any base now. There's a foul ball down the first base line. That'll be an 0-1 count to start this at bat for Magruder. Panthers in dire need of an out here. 2 outs. Panthers down 3-0 in the top half of the fourth. Here's the pitch by Brock. A little outside, and that one gets past him. And that's going to bring a run home. And that ball is going to bring 2 runs home on the errant throw back to the Brock.
And then we got to let the runner go to third.
Nobody knew what was going on. Heads up play there by the Lions. And Latcham's coming out. And I'm guessing this discussion is going to be one-sided here. So we're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Tomo Radio Group YouTube.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
1-1 count here on Magruder, and the wheels have completely come off of this Panther bus. 5-0 now. 2 runs scored on a couple more errors, and runner advances to third. There's a hit out to right field. Brant Latcham goes in to make the catch, and he misjudges it. It falls right in front of him. So that'll be a double for Magruder. So that'll be a hit. That brings Maddox Jondal to the plate. Latcham ran up on it. Thought it was going to come right to him, and it tailed off and dropped. So Jondal walked in the third. First pitch is a ball.
Strike. He called it on the swing.
So no 1 count on Jondal. Here's the pitch by Brock. There's a swing and a foul back into the backstop. So we have a 1-2 count now on, or no 2 count on Jondal. Magruder's on second. 3 more runs scored by the Lions. There's a hit, and that's going to be a slow runner. It's going to be tough, and we don't make a play. Elijah Brock tried to run over and make that play, and it was in no man's land.
When he got there, he slipped and fell on top of it, so it looked like Comstock was there to make the play, but Brock got there and slipped and fell and can't get the runner at first. So 2 hits in a row now for the Lions. So we can't say they are beating us without any hits anymore.
Runners on the corners for the Lions. Owen Eden comes to the plate and in danger of giving up more runs here. So 1-0 count on Eden. The Lions dugout is very much alive here. 2 outs. They've had a 2-out rally going here. Owen Eden at the plate. That one outside. So a 2-0 count now on Owen Eden. 2 runners in scoring position. 6-0 now. Lions on top. Here's the pitch. That one right down the middle for a strike. 2-1 count. Owen Eden flew out in the third to center. Rock comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's going to be looped into shallow right field. It's going to score 2 more runs. And another run scores. And John Bull moves up. We had a throw to home by Latcham that was not in time. So the Lions score 2 more runs.
Panthers are going to get run ruled by a team that only has 1 win in the conference. And that was against us.
That was against us.
Only team that Lone Tree can beat is us.
So 8-0 now in the 4th. So Moffitt comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. A little outside for ball 1. So Owen Eden with a little blooper scored 2 runs. And now he's on second. Lions being very efficient tonight. Brock throws back behind the runner over to second. Gets back safely. Everybody resets. So 1-0 count here to Moffitt. Here's the pitch by Brock. That one comes in high for a 2-0 count. Panthers really struggling tonight on defense, and the Lions have gotten fortunate a few times and hit the ball in the right place. There's a pitch, comes in a little low, so we got a 3-0 count now. 2 outs, 8-0. The Lions have put 5 on the board this inning. There's a pitch right down the middle for a 3-1 count. He's got to come strike 2 more times. At least. Here's Elijah. Here's the pitch. There's a strike call, so we got a full count now. Panthers could really use a strikeout here. Or any kind of out. Here's the pitch by Brock. There's a strikeout. He got caught looking, so that's out number 3. But not before the Lions put 5 big runs on the board and really put the Panthers in a hole. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP, with Ottumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
Got Henry Adam, Brant Latcham, and Cal Miller coming to the plate for the Panthers. Here's the first pitch to Henry Adam, a little high and inside for ball 1.
Panthers need lots of base runners here.
Lots of base runners. And can't rely on a base on balls. He's only given up one and hit a batter. There's one in the dirt for Owen Eden. He's been pretty efficient tonight with the help of the Panthers. So 2-0 count now on Henry Adam. 8-0. Panthers in a serious hole. That ball in the dirt for a 3-0 count. So 3 straight balls there by Owen Eden. So Henry Adam looking to get on here as a leadoff this inning for the Panthers. Henry playing center field for Pekin tonight. Here's the pitch. That one inside. That's a 4-pitch walk. That's a good way to start the inning. Make Eden throw strikes here. No reason to help him. And we've given plenty of help tonight. Latcham steps in. Latcham shows bunt. And Henry Adam takes off and makes it into second on a stolen base. So Henry Adam now in scoring position for the Panthers. Steals second, so here's the pitch. Latcham squares away, and he bunts it. Nice bunt. He moves Henry Adam up to third. That'll be a sacrifice bunt. And it looks like Brant's on his knees. I'm not sure what happened. He kind of veered and kind of ran into the first baseman there, and I don't know if he tweaked something, and that's why he hit him or what happened there. But Henry Adam is over on third. We'll take a 30-second break here while he's trying to gain his senses. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers.
Cal Miller comes to the plate. Brant Latcham was Okay, had a little collision there with the first baseman, so that advances Henry Adam up to third. Here's the pitch. Cal pops it up. That's going to be in foul territory, but catchable. And now it comes back in. He misses it, so Cal will be on first. So Burke with the error.
He's made the tough plays, and then the easiest play he's had all night, you can't come up with it.
So we popped one up. It was a sky ball, and it looked like it was going to go foul as he was in foul territory, and then it was actually fair. So we'll have runners on the corners now, one out. And Riley Smith coming to the plate here for the Panthers. Sam Sharp on deck. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul tip.
I was just going to say, it doesn't make sense that the Lions are playing in on defense. They had their infield in, and kind of one of those things I'm not sure why you would, 8-run lead, you give up the run, take the out, but
0-1 count here to Riley Smith. Here's the pitch by Owen Eden. There's another pop-up. It's going to be to left. Or right in. Okay, that was to the shortstop. I lost track of the ball, but that dropped in there, so that'll be out number 2. And that was an infield hit, or infield fly for out number 2.
Caught by the shortstop Patterson out there. Burke had no idea where that was. He was trying to find it.
I didn't have any idea where it was either.
But it was right at Patterson. So
Sam Sharp comes to the plate. Panthers with runners on the corners here, and 2 outs. Needing some production this inning. There's a hit by Sam Sharp, and that one's swallowed up by the first baseman for out number 3. So the Panthers with no production again that inning, so still no runs on the board for the Panthers. We're going to move to the top half of the 5th. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
we're back, Panther fans. Panthers still going through their couple warm-ups here, just adding up the totals from the last inning for the Lions. Tony's going to read through our sponsors real quick before Travis Ford comes to the plate.
Roto-Rooter, Keokuk County Health Center, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Packwood Locker, Smithburg Automotive, Lisco, Jefferson County Health Center, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Pekin Community School District, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, and Comstock Chiropractic.
Panthers have to not allow any more runs. They're in position of getting run ruled by this Lone Tree team as they trail 8-0 here in the 5th inning. Lone Tree puts 2 runs on the board, then the Panthers have to score in their half of the inning to match it. This will be Ford, Walmsley, and Nevergall. Ford shows bunt. He's not even looking to swing the bat. He's just up there trying to get on base by a walk. He walked in the first and scored and struck out looking. I don't think he swung at any of those pitches last time. So Ford shows bunt that time. There's a strike. Looking for his first hit of the year. Officially 0 for 12 on the season. He walked, so that doesn't count as an at-bat, and he struck out last inning. So Panthers just got to throw strikes here. And he chops that one down the line, foul. So he actually puts the ball in play, but it's foul. So 1-2. See if Brock can retire the first batter and maybe get the Panthers some momentum going in the right direction. Offensively, the Panthers have really struggled tonight. They've been hitting the ball pretty well the last few games, but tonight they are struggling against this Owen Eden, who's throwing strikes. Just inside for a ball, 2-2. Walmsley on deck. He walked and scored last inning as well. 3 walks in that last inning. It's been the story of the game for the Panthers. That's ball 3.
All we need is a strike here.
Ten walks on the night for Panther pitchers. And he goes down looking, full count, and he takes strike 3. That's what he did last at bat, so that's the first out of the inning. So Brock gets the strikeout. That brings up Walmsley. He struck out in the second, walked in the fourth, came around to score. So see if Elijah can string some strikes together here. Walmsley's going to show bunt and fouls it back. 0-1. Deitch at third was moving on that play. He was right up there. Walmsley showed that one really early. I thought maybe he was going to just be trying to draw a strike, but he kept the bunt down. Deitch was right on top of him as he laid that bunt down. Just inside for a ball, 1-1. 3 hits on the night. They all came in the last inning when they scored 5 runs. 3 hits, 10 walks. That one's high for a ball, 2-1. Panthers have just 1 hit on the night. Elijah Brock has the only hit for the Panthers. That's in the dirt, 3-1, so about ready to walk the number 9 hitter for the second time in a row. Going to bring him around to the top of the order. A strike called. Walmsley stands in, full count. And he draws the walk. Didn't take the bat off his shoulder except for showed bunt on the first pitch.
That's not one you want to walk, and unfortunately we've done that all night long. Throw back over to first there by Elijah Brock. Walmsley was about 3 steps off the bag.
So it's 11 walks on the night for Panther pitching. That one's fouled back by Nebergall. He was retired on his first at bat, reached on an error in his second bat, and singled. And last time he scored 2 runs for the Lions. Walmsley over at first after the walk. Strike 2. 0-2 now to Nebergall. On deck is Jack Patterson. He's walked twice on the night. Popped out to second. Just outside for a ball, 1-2. 9 o'clock already, Tony. A long ball game here at Pekin. We're only in the 5th inning. That's going to be trouble. Oh, it's not as deep as I thought, so Sammy Sharp's there to make the play. I thought that was going to go out in that.
I thought
the way things have been going tonight, I thought that was going to be out in that triangle out between Brock and between Sam and Brandt and Comstock one more time. But that was Sam got back, made the play for the second out.
Just kind of died there, and Sam took about 3 steps back and made the catch.
So Patterson steps in. Swing and a miss behind that one. Walmsley dancing over there at first. He might be able to pick him off the way he's dancing around out there. He's not real sure what he wants to do out there. It's an interesting way to take the lead. He takes a little shuffle steps out there, and then he jumps right, jumps left. So 1-1 to Patterson. 2 outs here in the 5th. Panthers trail 8-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nothing off speed here, Elijah. Just stick with the heat. He's way behind it. And he gets him swinging, so Panthers get out of it. Nothing doing that time for the Lions. There was no runs. There was no hits. There were no errors. There was 1 man left. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. It will be Brock, Glick, Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers on your home for Panther Baseball. Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Pekin High School. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester bringing you the Panthers versus the Lone Tree Lions. So far, it's been all Lions. Panthers have 1 hit on the night. That's by the batter now, Elijah Brock. He singled, but he was quickly erased as he got picked off at first base. So Panthers need a lot of base runners here. They trail by 8 here in the late innings. We're in the 5th inning. So Brock stands in. Eden's still on the mound. He has handled the Panthers masterfully. Brock takes a ball high. We're making the Lone Tree pitchers' ERAs go down when we see them. Patterson shut us out for 7 innings. Eden's got us shut out through 4. Takes a strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, we just have not had good luck hitting their pitchers, and he's a completely different pitcher than Patterson was the last time we played him. So looking at 2 different styles.
Breaking ball misses, 2-1. So 2-1 now to Brock. Nolan Glick on deck. Will Adam in the hole. This one's hit out to right field. The right fielder's going back. He can't make the play, so Brock's going to have his second hit. He's going to be at second. We're going to see if they're going to hold him. They're going to hold him, and Brock's going to go through the stop sign. So he's going to have a triple. Ran right through the stop sign, but it was good hustle by Elijah. He's got a triple.
Yeah, it's a good piece of base running there by Elijah. Went clear to the fence, so he had plenty of time. And then the relay was bobbled a little bit, so he was in there easily. Even a stand-up triple, he decided to dive in. He wasn't sure.
So not sure why Coach Lyman was giving him the stop sign, but good hustle by Elijah.
Yeah, it was a base coaching error there by Lyman. He should have had him coming all the way.
And they're going to bring the infield in once more time to try and cut down the run at home when they lead 8-0. Glick takes the fastball for strike one. Nolan is due. He's struggled the last couple games. There's a hard hit ball through there. That'll score the first run against the Lone Tree Lions of the season for the Panthers.
Yeah, Nolan scorched that ball and made him pay for playing in. That's exactly what you want. Hit it right between the third baseman and the shortstop to punish him for coming in and playing in close.
So
trying to get that out.
RBI single for Nolan. Maybe that'll start the Panther train rolling here. Will Adam comes to the plate. He's grounded out twice to the third baseman. See if they get Nolan in motion over at first. We've seen Eden has a pretty good pickoff move. Nolan's off with the pitch. It's going to be foul off of the foot of Glick.
It's fair.
It hit his foot. It hit his foot. So they're going to say he's out at first. That went off of Will's foot.
Yeah, the ball went off his foot and then hit home plate.
It hit his foot.
It hit. Yeah.
Will's going to show him the bruise on his ankle that he's got. That was a. It should have been a foul ball. That is a horrible call. The umpire out in the field saw that it hit his foot. The umpire in the field but the home plate umpire is not going to take the word from the umpire in the field. So Will Adams is going to be called out on what should have been a foul ball, but Glick moves up to second.
It's a pretty routine foul ball call there that the umpire absolutely just botched.
Well, that's got the Panther bench warmed up. We got some noise from the Panther bench finally.
Well, I don't know what the umpire was looking at, but he missed that call completely.
He said it hit home plate. Well, yeah, it did, but it went off of the ankle of the batter, Will Adams, so it should have been a dead ball right at that point and should not have been a fair ball.
Those are momentum killers, though. That's what happens when there's – not that we don't ever see bad calls, I get it, but, man, that was right there where he was.
So Comstock at the plate. Comstock fouls that one off. And it's not so much that he missed it, but he's not taking the word from the other umpire because the other umpire said he saw it. He saw it, and he said, no, he's not going to overrule me. That's my call. And that's not being a good umpire. If you want to look – if you're going to do that, you go by what both umpires say. So Comstock lines that one down to third base. That's going to be a single in there for a hit. So we'll have runners at the corners now. So Comstock has his first hit of the night.
That was a rocket shot there by Carson. He was due. He hit that one right by the third baseman. The third baseman almost kind of jumped out of the way of the ball. That was Burke.
The Panthers should, well, we don't know what Will would have done, but shouldn't. Lone Tree got gifted an out there. So Glick is at third, Comstock's at first, Henry Adam at the plate. It's the most emotion we've heard from the Panther bench in a long time, so maybe that will get them going. Comstock takes his lead at first, not going anywhere. Breaking ball in there for strike one to Henry. He walked his last at bat. He's flown out to center field. On deck is Brant Latcham.
Eden feeling the most pressure he's felt all night here on the mound.
And this is driven deep to left field. That's going back, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder. Didn't go as far as I thought it was going to, but Glick's going to come in to score. That sounded better off the bat than what it was. I thought Henry got that one.
I really thought he got all of it
there.
The
left fielder didn't have to go back at all, so he must have got it off the end of the bat. But that brings home Glick. Sorry, I got a little excited. I thought that was harder off the bat than what it was.
So scored a run there, 8-2 now. Panthers have put 2 on the board this inning.
Comstock retying his shoe over at first. So Latcham comes in. He bunted last time and was retired at first. Comstock at first. Latcham takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Cal Miller on deck.
So Owen Eden feeling the pressure right now in this inning, but gifted an out, and then Henry Adam flew out.
It's in the dirt. 2-0 to Latcham. Cal Miller on deck.
Want to make Eden pitch to you if you can here. Make him throw a strike.
Comstock with the lead at first. Breaking ball in there, first strike, 2-1. Miller, Smith, Sharp due up for the Panthers. Checks on that one, 3-1. He thought about going for the tomahawk chop there.
That's his pitch. He likes that tomahawk, but he laid off.
So 3-1. Panthers got 2 runs on the board. It's 8-2. Latcham chops this one back to the pitcher. Eden fields it. He's going to go to first, and that runner, that's what he's talking about. That guy is standing right on the base. Magruder is standing right on the base, and that's what Latcham is talking about. So a little controversy here from the umpire. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Well, the Panthers put 2 on the board at least in the 5th, in the bottom half of the 5th. So we're in the top half of the 6th. Coming to the plate for the Lions is Burke. We'll have Burke, Magruder, and Jondal. So things have got a little more spirited here. The Panthers have kind of woke up in the 5th. The dugouts are yelling at each other, and we've got a little liveliness going on here, Michael.
Yeah, a little bit of excitement here for high school baseball. It sounds like a softball game almost, the way the dugouts are cheering. They're going to start breaking into some softball cheers here before long with this Lone Tree team.
Emmett Burke. There's a pitch behind Burke, so that'll be ball 1. 1-0 count on Burke. So Elijah Brock on the mound still here for the Panthers. He's in the windup. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back for a 1-1 count.
I just got a confirmation that did hit Will in the leg, as my daughter sent the video from YouTube.
Courtney went to replay.
She went to replay. She rewinded it, and of course it's the Comstock Family Chiropractic ad that's on there. She's got it.
There's a swing and a foul back for a 1-2 count on
definitely
Burke.
Never was even close to hitting the plate. It was a hit Will's foot at the front of the batter's box.
Yeah,
so,
that was the sound of his foot, not the rubber.
which is what we all thought here. So Burke 1-2.
1-2 count on Burke. Burke struck out his last at bat. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a hit right back to the pitcher, Elijah Brock, for the 1-3 put out over to Sam Sharp. 1 out. So Magruder, Brody Magruder.
I think it's Brody.
Brody Magruder, looks like. Can't even read my own writing. Brody. He had a base hit last inning. First pitch comes in a little high and a little inside for ball 1. So 1-0 count on Magruder. One out, 8-2. Top half of the 6th. Here's the pitch, a little high for Brock for a 2-0 count. Magruder waits for the pitch. And that's a strike call. He blows it right past Magruder. By the time Magruder saw that pitch, it was already by him. So that's all we need from Elijah Brock. There's a ball in, a little bit low, a little inside. So we got a 3-1 count. Magruder has struck out. He flew out and has a base hit on the night for the Lions. So full count. Count full?
That's 3-1.
3-1. 3-1 count right now. And there's a walk. So Magruder draws the walk. This will be Maddox Jondal. Maddox Jondal comes to the plate. Last time up, he also had a base hit for the Lions. He's been walked. He's been put out and had a hit. That ball gets past Riley Smith on a wild pitch, and that'll move Magruder up.
Panthers can't afford to give up any more runs. They still got to get 6 with only 6 outs left.
They got a long ways to go here, and not a lot of time to do it. So Brock steps on the rubber in the stretch. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. There's a strike call for an 0-1 count. Maddox Jondal, center fielder for the Lions. 8-2, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. That comes in a little outside for a 2-1 count now. Cannot afford any more walks if we're going to have a chance to win this game. There's the pitch by Brock. That one a little inside, so a 3-1 count again. Going deep in the count here, having a hard time finding the strike zone. Eight to 2. Panthers put 2 on the board in the bottom half of the 5th. There's a throw back to second. Magruder gets back safely. Maddox Jondal sitting on a 3-1 count. Brock checks the runner. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. So a full count. These two teams have gotten spirited here towards the end of the game. Everybody kind of feeling the pressure, but most of it, and there's another walk. So the runner moves up to third. Emmett Burke, that ball got away from Riley Smith. So that'll be another walk. 2 in a row here by Elijah Brock. So runners on first and third. They're going to be looking to take second. And Owen Eden squares away to bunt. And that ball is way over the head into the backstop.
And it goes all the way to third.
It goes all the way to third. We're not paying attention to where these runners are. So you had Jondal went second and then went all the way to third, and they scored another run. So we got a 1-0 count on Owen Eden. The wheels continue to wobble and want to come off. This inning, a whole new inning.
Yeah, you put 2 runs on the board, you want to hold them to nothing, and they score again without a hit.
There's a pitch, that one in the dirt again. Elijah Brock is giving Riley Smith a workout. Not in a good way. So we got a 2-0 count. Our pitchers are really struggling tonight. He squares away to bunt. Eden squares. He pulls back. He's just trying to make him throw a strike. They got their bats on their shoulders. 3-0 count.
13 walks on the night for the Panther pitching.
He's squaring away to bunt again. Here's the pitch. Another ball. 3 walks in a row. And we're going to have a time on the mound here. Let's see what's going to happen. Sure if we're going to have a pitching change or if we're just talking about it. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer.
9-2 now. I didn't want to say 9, but it is 9-2. And Moffitt at the plate now for the Lions. Elijah Brock has to start throwing some strikes. He squares away. Now Riley's trying to run him down. It does not. He kind of stumbled.
Kind of stumbled. They had him there.
So Moffitt, one was above his head. He squared away to bunt, and now we're going to take time here. The umpire's not paying attention. So that's a strike. So everybody getting kind of chippy here tonight. But nonetheless, Panthers still behind in a big way, 9-2. That ball's outside. So now we have a 1-1 count. 1 out. And Runners on second and third.
Yeah, it looked like Riley was just about to throw that ball when he lost his balance. And,
and he's running up the line and just kind of tripped. And he had that runner on third dead to rights. It did not make that throw. There's a throw back to third. Not in time. So everybody resets. 1-1 count, 1 out, 9-2. Top half of 6. Panthers needing something big here. We cannot afford to give up any more runs. Here's a pitch. That ball comes in a little high for a 2-1 count. This is a situation where we just literally need to throw strikes, and that's it. But we cannot buy a strike. Here's the pitch by Elijah Brock. That one inside.
Let's take a chance to thank some of our sponsors one last time, Tony. I thank Comstock Chiropractic, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter.
And Moffitt draws a walk. That's 3 walks in a row. That's 3 walks in a row. We're going to have a pinch hitter come in for Travis Ford. And this will be number 12. I think I have that here somewhere. And number 12 is Easton Ronan. Easton Ronan for the Lions. The bases are loaded. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. That's all we need here is to come strikes. Cannot afford to give up another run here. 9-2. The Panthers are going to work their way back into this. They only have 6 outs left on the offensive side. Here's the pitch. There's another strike call. 0-2 count. 0-2 count on Easton Ronan. Easton Ronan. Yeah, they tried to pick off the runner at second, sneaking in. Henry Adam was sneaking in. Latcham was moving over to back up that throwback. So they were trying to get that base runner, which is Owen Eden, out there on second. He was getting a pretty big lead. Here's the pitch by Elijah Brock. That one too high. One-two count. On Owen. On, what did I say is the Easton Ronan. Ronan. He's the pinch hitter. There's a swing and a miss. And that'll be a strikeout for out number 2. So that brings the 9-hole hitter Cole Wamsley. He was walked last time he was up. Walked twice the last 2 times he was up, and he scored a run. He's got the bat on his shoulder. He's going to wait for us to throw a strike, and the first pitch was inside, ball 1. He is not going to swing at the ball. Here's a pitch by Brock. There's a strike call. That's all we need to do. 1-1 count.
You know he's taking at least till he gets 1 strike, so.
Elijah slowed that one up a lot just to make sure it was a strike. Here's a pitch. That one as well. There's another strike. 1-2 count. Wamsley is not taking the bat off his shoulder. Here's the pitch by Elijah Brock. There's a swing and a miss for out number 3. So 1 run scored in that inning for the Lions. And we're going to go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Panthers needing to put some runs on the board this inning. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Whatever. And we're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, Lauren Sylvester here from Pekin High School. Getting a little heated at the ballpark tonight. So Panthers trail 9-2. So it'll be Miller coming to the plate for the Panthers. So hopefully the Panthers can put a rally together and get into this game. So Cal Miller will be at the plate. So Eden on the mound.
I was watching the discussion. First pitch comes in, strike to Cal Miller.
Yeah, that's not where he's playing when Brock has run down the line. Gosh, dang it! It's Brant running down the line, not Brock. I'm so frustrated right now. Cal hits that one hard to second, and that's going to be in there.
That'll be a base hit for Cal Miller. So a good way to start this inning. Riley Smith on deck. Or Riley Smith up to bat. Now Sam Sharp is on deck for the Panthers.
We need runs and need some errors.
We need a lot of base runners.
And hits and everything that goes our way right now if we're going to get back into this one. Only 6 outs left for the Panthers.
Eden still on the mound for the Lions. The pitching change could make a lot of difference as well. So if we start hitting him and he's running out of pitches, we may get a change here in the 6th. Eden comes set. Cal Miller's on first. There's a hit by Riley Smith right to third, and he bobbles it, and he's not going to be able to make a play. So that's what we need. That's an error. So Cal Miller moves up to second. That's an E5. And that puts Riley Smith on, and now we're going to have a visit at the mound. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond.
Sam Sharp at the plate for the Panthers. We did not have a pitching change. They just had a little meeting on the mound. So Eden still is the pitcher. 9-2. Right now the Panthers trailing. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back by Sharp. Could use a big hit here by Sam Sharp.
Elijah on deck. He's got 2 hits already on the night for the Panthers.
So 2 on for the Panthers. Cal Miller's on second. And Riley Smith reached on an error. So that ball comes in a little high. We got a 1-1 count now on Sharp. Sharp grounded out in the first, and grounded out again in the fourth. In the second and the fourth. That ball comes in high, so that'll be a 2-1 count now on Sam Sharp. Sam's a left-handed hitter. And there is one big gap in the infield. The second baseman is holding Cal Miller on. That would be a good place to hit that ball. That one high for a 3-1 count. So 1 hit, 1 error, 2 on, no outs for the Panthers. Here's the pitch by Eden. There's a swing and a miss by Sam Sharp for a full count.
Sammy was trying to take 3 runs off of the lead with that swing.
I think he was trying to put 3 on the board there. Sam waits for the pitch. Eden pitches, and there's a swing and a foul back. Out of play. So full count. Needing a big hit here out of Sharp with no outs. Move the runners around. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's crushed down the right field line, but out of play. Sam out in front of that one. You straighten that out, that ball would have went a long ways. Owen Eden, right-handed pitcher for the Lions. Got to be getting close to the end of his duties for tonight. There's a swing, and that one right up the line, and it gets over the first baseman's head. That's going to move Cal Miller up to third, and Sam Sharp with a base hit and a big one.
Wasn't as impressive as the hit was on the pitch before, but that one's just as effective.
That one
lands
worked
right where you wanted it.
I actually thought it was going to carry further than it did.
Well, I thought it was going to carry right into the first baseman's mitt. I thought he was going to go back and just make a miraculous play the way things have gone tonight.
So Elijah Brock comes to the plate, and
they are going to bring their infield in with a 7-run lead.
So infield is in. Elijah Brock at the plate. Bases are juiced for the Panthers. Take a big hit here from Elijah. There's first pitch, comes strike. No outs. So starting to heat things up here on Owen Eden. Starting to feel the pressure. So infield for the Lions. The left side is in. Here's the pitch, and there's a hit. That goes over the shortstop's head. Burned him again on playing shallow. That scores 2 runs. That's 2 RBIs, and we burned him on that one.
That was a routine line out if he's playing in his normal position. But they've got him pulled in, and the Panthers take advantage of it.
So the Panthers with 2 runs here in the 6th, so 9-4. Sam Sharp moved up to second, and Elijah with the base hit into left center. So
Patterson plays shallow anyway. But
Patterson plays really shallow. Nolan Glick with his favorite place to hit the ball is between shortstop and third base. Not giving himself time. The first pitch there to Nolan was a strike. Swing and a miss. So still no outs. 2 on for the Panthers. Nolan Glick, the leadoff. Ooh, that was a breaking ball that he was way out in front of and wished he had back. 0-2 count. He missed that one by a mile. So Owen Eden with an 0-2 count on Nolan Glick. Nolan just needs to move runners around here with a hit. That ball outside for ball 1. So 1-2 count. 9-4 now. We're in the bottom of the 6th. No outs. Will Adam on deck for the Panthers. He would be the tying run. Panthers looking to, oh, there's a strikeout call there looking. That was a breaking ball, and that was a beauty. So Owen Eden fools Nolan Glick for out number 1. Comstock will be on deck. Will Adam at the plate. We're in the right part of the lineup to do a lot of damage here. Panthers need to come through big. There's a swing and a foul. We don't need it all this inning, but it would be nice to at least get half of them or more. A 1 count now on Will Adam. Just 1 out.
We don't need home runs. We just need the ball put in play. Just keep moving the runners around.
Panthers been sleepwalking tonight, but when that dugout woke up, things changed. That one's a called ball.
Must have been a little high, possibly.
Just a little high. Looked like it was down the middle.
Breaking ball there.
Will waits for the pitch. Sam Sharp on second. Elijah Brock on first. There's a swing, and that one's going to be popped up, and it's going to be not caught, and it's foul. A nice effort there.
Good hustle by Burke.
By Burke at third base, and I think he kind of rolled on that ball a little bit too, which couldn't have felt great. But he laid his body out. So 1-2 count on Will Adam. Will trying to work these runners around. There, we called time. Will says, you took long enough, and he took time. That's exactly what we need to do. Eden's trying to throw these batters off by taking too much time on the mound. Will Adams steps in. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That'll be 2 strikeouts in a row for Owen Eden. It's out number 2, so Carson Comstock comes to the plate. Henry Adam on deck for the Panthers. Carco with a base hit in the last inning and flew out the first 2 times up. There's a swing, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to move runners ahead. So a nice hit there by Carson Comstock. Bases are loaded with Henry Adam coming to the plate. Latcham's on deck. Catcher going to have a little meeting, and we got to have a coach coming out. So we may see a pitching change here. Let's take a 30-second break.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Welcome back, Panthers. We got a new pitcher. We've got Patterson on the mound. That's Jack Patterson. We saw him back at Lone Tree Panthers did not have much luck the last time we saw him. Henry Adam comes to the plate. He's hitting from the right side. The bases are juiced. And there are 2 outs now. Patterson comes in relief of Owen Eden.
Step out, Henry.
Patterson just sitting there waiting. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back for an 0-1 count. Patterson in the windup. Taking a long time up there on the mound. Here's the pitch. The ball comes in high for a 1-1 count. Henry Adam flew out last inning. Here's the pitch by Patterson. That one comes in, strike 2. 1-2 count on Henry Adam with 2 outs. Patterson looking to come in and slam the door on the Panthers. Owen Eden went over to third, and that moved Burke over to shortstop. Patterson was at short and came in to pitch. Ooh, that one just missed. Patterson heated that one up, so that'll be a 2-2 count.
That looked better than the last pitch.
That didn't look bad, so it was a makeup call by the umpire. 2-2 count. 9-4, 2 outs. Panthers looking to try to get more on the board. That's a full count now.
Runners will be moving.
2 outs. Everybody should be moving.
As soon as he steps back, take off. He's in the windup. Everybody should be
Now
running.
everybody
right now.
goes. There's a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Should have been a walk for out number 3. So the Panthers put 2 on the board that inning. We're going to go to the top half of the 7th. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 Kiss FM, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back. We start the top of the 7th with the top of the lineup for the Lone Tree Lions. Panthers trail 9-4. Panthers are coming alive in the last 2 innings. Hopefully it's not too little too late. They got to shut them down right here. Brock needs to dial in the strike zone and make him earn their way on. I believe we're up to 14 walks on the night for Panthers pitching. Foul ball. 3 hits in the game, I believe, is all they have. And those all 3 came in the 4th inning when they scored their 5 runs. Nebergall had one of those hits. One and one to the catcher, Nebergall. Strike 2 called. Umpire is all over the place with the strike zone. 1 and 2. Patterson on deck. That's high. 2 and 2.
Just need to come strike here. 9-4.
Misses inside, now full count. Brock came in relief of Will Adam, who got the start for the game for the Panthers. Elijah came in that 4th inning. Full count to the catcher, Brock Nebergall. That one's going to be blooped on the inside, left side of the field, and Deitch can't make the play. So another error on the Panthers. When we don't walk them, we make an error. So E5, once again, we've written that a lot of times in the scorebook this year. Just the musical chairs over at third base. We can't find anybody that will make a play over at third. So that brings up Patterson. No, Nebergall will be looking to run. Patterson shows bunt. There goes Nebergall. Throw it down to second is not in time. So stolen base, good throw by Riley Smith that time. Just too big a jump by Nebergall over at first.
Yeah, Nebergall held his bat kind of out in front of Riley. Never pulled his bat back. I think it could have been interference call on Patterson, actually. He was not moving.
There's a bunt down the first base line. Brock fields it. Goes to first to Sharp to retire him there. So sacrifice for Patterson. Puts the runner over at third. Burke comes to the plate. Officially 0 for 2. He's walked twice and struck out and grounded out. So runner at third. Important run for the Panthers to strand there. They already trail by 5. Going to be tough enough to come back against Patterson with 5 in the inning. Don't want to have to make it more than that. Burke takes inside for a ball. Nebergall over at third. He reached on an error to start the inning. Stole second and then moved up to third on the sacrifice bunt by Patterson. So we got 1 out here in the 7th inning. That's hit on the ground to Deitch. She's going to give up the run and throw it over to the fence. So another error on the third baseman. Deitch 2 errors in the inning. That wasn't even close to Sharp over at first base. No chance for Sam to make the play. So another error on Deitch. So Magruder comes to the plate. There's the 10th run of the game. Another unearned run. Hard to believe you score 10 runs on 3 hits, but when you walk 14 batters, 15 batters, and have errors on top of it, Magruder takes a ball high.
Awful hard to overcome.
So Burke's at second base, 1 out here in the 7th inning. That one's in the dirt, blocked by Smith. 2-0. So as hard as that ball was hit to third, Deitch probably should have come to home to try and cut down the run at home plate. Instead, he throws it 10 foot wide of the first baseman. That's low. And outside, so 3-0. Jondal on deck. John Doe has reached all 4 times, 3 times by a walk. Magruder's been on base twice. He has a single and a walk. And there's another walk. So runners at first and second now. Brings up John Doe. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we are going to take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Nutrien Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Well, welcome back, Panthers. We got a new pitcher. It's Carson Comstock, and Elijah Brock. He goes over there to second, so we just flip-flop positions. And coming to bat for the Lions, Maddox John Doe. So 1 out here. John Doe squares away to bunt. He's stealing third as they squared away and brought Deitch forward, and we got caught sleeping at shortstop. We didn't cover third, so that was an easy stolen base for the Lions. So Burke moves up to third. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a hit down to Deitch, and he's going to try to go to first and can't get it out of his glove. That's error number 3. So that scores the run. And had another error. Hudson couldn't get the ball out of his glove. So now we have runners on first and second again, and they scored. So up to bat for the Lions is Owen Eden. Here's the pitch by Comstock. That one just a little outside for ball 1.
It's going to be hit up the middle. Glick can't make the play. And there's another error on the Panthers. 2 errors on the play. That's going to bring in another run. So Glick makes an error at short. The errors are coming in bunches.
(12-4). Literally just giving the Lions runs.
So runners at first and second. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th error of the inning on the Panthers to go along with a walk. 1 out here. 12-4 lead for the Lions. That one's going to get away from Smith, so runners will be at second and third. Wild pitch. Moves the runners up 90 feet. So Moffitt at the plate. He's walked, struck out twice, and walked again. So 2 walks and 2 strikeouts for Moffitt. That one's in the dirt. 2-0. Ford on deck. There's a strike, 2-1.
Nice pitch there by Carson. Not a lot Carson can do other than try to throw some strikes here and try to get us out of this with some defense, but he's got to have somebody play defense behind him.
Two count now as that one went taken for a strike. 12-4 lead for the Lions. Just outside. We've seen that called a couple times tonight. Like I said, the umpire's strike zone has been all over the place for both teams tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. That brings up Travis Ford. He struck out 3 times. Well, he struck out twice, and then they brought in a pinch hitter for him the last time, and the pinch hitter struck out. So Ford, he'll be up there not wanting to swing the bat. He's 0 for the season. That one's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, Carson doesn't need to overpower here. It just needs strikes.
Panthers need to make a play. Runners at second and third. There's a strike.
That's all we need. He's going to have his bat on his shoulder and make Carson throw strikes.
Two and one now.
There's a ball just past third. The runner on third wasn't paying attention, and neither was our middle infield. Ball got past Carson. Could have scored another run.
So 2 and 1. That's going to be fouled down the first base line. 2 and 2. Right side of the infield's definitely got to be ready. So 2 and 2 to Ford, the right fielder for the Lions. 3 more runs across the plate for the Lions in the 7th inning. Ford fouls that one back. Two and 2. Runners at second and third. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. 8-run lead now for the Lions. And that was going to be chopped foul again down the first base line. So 2 and 2. And it's going to be hit up the middle. He's going to have his first hit of the season. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
No, he just timed it up, and everything seems to be going right for the Lions tonight.
First hit of the season for Travis Ford, and it couldn't come at a bigger time for his team. Another unearned run comes into the game, into score. So Walmsley, Panthers need to get out of this here before the top of the order comes to the plate. There's a ball on the outside corner. So runners at first and third. And there goes Ford. And they're going to give him second. There's a strike on Walmsley. At least I hope it was. I think
1-1.
it was.
Yep, it was right down the middle.
1-1. And misses high. 2 and 1. So number 9 hitter Walmsley, he's walked twice, scored. Fouls that one off. 2 and 2. So runners at second and third. Panthers trail by 9. Just outside for a ball, so we got a full count now on Walmsley. Brock's playing pretty shallow at second base. There's a swing and a miss. Gets him out of the inning, but not before the damage is done. 4 more runs. There were absolutely just 1 hit, 4 errors on the Panthers, and 2 men left. So Panthers got 9 runs to go in the bottom of the 7th. I don't know we've got that in the tank, Tony. So we'll take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. It's been a rough night for the Panthers. Brant Latcham will be on the mound to start.
At the plate.
At the plate. That's been a rough night for me, too. At least I got the name right this time. But,
there you go.
Brant steps into the box. He's had a couple collisions out at first base. Hopefully we avoid that at this point. Patterson came in relief in the last inning. That one misses low for a ball. Different look definitely from Eden. Kind of surprised they didn't leave Patterson in at this point.
Yeah, they're burning him tonight to get this win. They needed it.
So Latcham stands in. Pops that one up out of play, foul. So 1-1 now to Latcham. He's 0 for 3 on the night, grounded out to short and grounded to the pitcher twice. One was a sacrifice bunt. Breaking ball misses. 2-1. Cal Miller on deck. Panthers are going to have to bat around.
And around.
This is high and inside. 3-1. So need base runner after base runner after base runner. Usually his mom would tell him to wear it, but I don't think he wants to wear that one off the face.
Not off your nose.
So there's full count. He was taken all the way that time. So full count now. Miller on deck. That one's going to be popped up on the right side. Magruder goes back and can't make the play. That's a fair ball. So Latcham has a single to start the inning.
That one just landed in no man's land out there, about a foot inside the foul line. And the Panthers got fortunate on the leadoff.
It's one of those that we've seen those fall for them tonight. So
time after time after time.
Finally, one of them falls for us. Cal pops that one back out of play.
Be nice to get on a carousel here and just Patterson come in for relief to try to close this, and be nice to run the pitches up on him.
That was right back to Patterson. Goes to short for one and second for the double play. Doesn't look like a team that's only won one conference game when they make plays like that. So the 1-6-3 double play. Nice play by the Lone Tree Lions.
Just cannot, well, I shouldn't say they can't do wrong, but they're making these plays when they need to.
So Riley Smith stands in. So Panthers down to their final out. That was a sharply hit ball. It's funny how this baseball game works. Brant had the little blooper that results in a hit, and Cal hits the ball about as hard as he can and it results in a double play. So Riley takes strike one. Sharp on deck for the Panthers. Riley pops that one up. Eden comes over to make the play and must not be able to catch it because their crowd
kind of went out of our view.
He was on the other side of the dugout, so we couldn't see. So strike two on Smith. So Panthers down to their last out, or last strike, sorry. That one's in the dirt, 1-2. Eight hits on the night for the Panthers. That's hit down the third base line, and that's going to be in there for a hit for Smith. So Riley keeps the game rolling for the Panthers. So Riley's first hit of the night.
Really nice hit there. Riley just keeping it in fair territory, right over the third base bag. Owen Eden, however you say his name, dove after that ball and just missed. Sam Sharp coming to the plate for the Panthers.
That one's in the dirt. To Sharp. That one's going to be dribbled down the first base line, and Magruder's going to step on the bag, and that'll be the ball game. Panthers fall by a score of 13-4 to the Lions. So that will wrap up the game. We'll take a short break. We'll come back for our post-game show on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We'll wrap this one up tonight. Panthers fall to the Lone Tree Lions for the second time this year. It gives the Lone Tree their second conference win. They look like All-Americans when they play the Panthers, so Panthers will have to bounce back tomorrow night. Short memory. They got Winfield Mount Union tomorrow night, which they'll be fired up to try and knock off the Panthers team. Panthers, big downfall. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 errors, I believe, if not more. 15 walks to go along with those 6 errors. So Panthers cannot overcome that. That's tough to overcome.
No, you just can't overcome it. That's one thing, and that's why the spread was this big. I don't know. You really can't fix this with practice. It's in their heads now, and it's just one of those things where they're going to have to be men, and they're going to have to get over it. we'd like to tell them how to do it, and you'd like to think, Michael, you and I could go out and do it, but I'm not sure we could either.
No, I don't think so. And we did get the postseason draw that came out today. Panthers will be playing the Van Buren County Warriors on July 5th at 5 o'clock in Moravia. So that will be our first district game. They'll take on the Van Buren Warriors. And if the Panthers come out victorious, they would take on the winner of Moravia. And I didn't look because I don't think that's really going to matter. Moravia is probably going to win that one easily. And then it would be Notre Dame possibly next. And then possibly after that would be Sigourney. So not an easy run for the Panthers. But not going to matter if we can't throw strikes on the mound.
No, that's where it all started. You know, we just had so many walks in this game, and it's just hard to overcome. And so, you know, our pitching staff has to figure it out. We need more pitchers that can just come in and throw strikes, let the defense play. By the time we did start to play defense, we couldn't make a play because it was already in our heads. So they got to regroup and come back and win tomorrow night.
Yep, so we'll be back on the air. It'll be a 5:30 start tomorrow night. Next week's schedule, Monday will be a home game, and I believe Monday's a home game, Tuesday is away, Thursday's away, and then Friday will be home next week. So chances are running out if you want to come watch this Panthers team. It's hard to believe the season is winding down as quick as it has. Sometimes we feel like we want it to be done, but it's going by quickly. So we're going to wrap up our coverage. Thank you, Lauren, for your help on the computer tonight. Thank you, Kyle, for your help at the studio. Tony, thank you for being with me again tonight. And